what happened last time, Keeper of Canon?
Oh my god. We talked to Captain Montebank, I think, and we talked with the Kuatoa again.
You did?
And then we talked to the Kuatoa merchant. He translated for us in between the Kuatoa like freedom fighter who is low key dying. Well, actually like high key dying.
He's got far realm cancer.
Yeah. He's got an extra eyeball though that gives him like true sight.
Is that better or worse than regular cancer?
The rebel leader, like he's dying.
Who's the rebel leader?
Mike wasn't here last week.
No. We're underwater.
Yeah.
Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Princess Leia, she got like shot into space, and then she used the Force to survive in space and fly back into the ship.
You're right.
That she could do that the whole time, right? I know what I'm talking about.
All right, Max. What else do you remember before I go into a more detailed memory?
We talked about how we basically helped him. I helped to convince him the Kuatoa to help us. I said maybe you can't do it on your own, but we together can probably take this guy out. He said that he has a big statue that the speaker is drawing power from.
Max was like, fish strong together.
Fish together strong. Yeah. There was some stuff we did before that. I can't remember exactly what it was though. That was like the big thing though. That was like the really moving the plot forward.
That was the
thing
big
that we did.
Yes, indeed. That is what happened last time. The big thing that, of course, did happen is you decided that you were going to deal with these problems out on the reef and with this vile taint that is spreading across the Bay of Thorns, because that affects the entire island. Obviously, it seems to be causing strange mutations in fish. It'd probably be a good idea to knock that out. On top of that, you'd probably be, if you were able to deal with that, you'd probably curry some favor with the local population at the very least. At the very least, probably the Queen of Tides and Thorns and Thunder. She'd probably appreciate it a whole lot. So you decided to, obviously, go talk to Captain Montebank, boarded the Jericho, and you began sailing out to the reef. Along the way, you did learn that Captain Montebank himself does have a actual contact of sorts with the Kuatoa. He deals a lot with a Kuatoa merchant named Flounder, who is very capable of translating. Before all that happened, there was a whole rigmarole of who are we gonna get to translate? What are we gonna do? We walked around sort of looking for a translator, and Captain Montebank's like, yeah, I got a guy. No, you don't gotta worry. And so,
calling him Flounder isn't racist.
It's not racist. That's the name he chose, but you can't actually pronounce his name in.
That's not like his slave name or something.
So you sailed the crew sailed Jericho out into the actual bay itself towards the reef, and sort of along the way you saw that Captain Montebank does in fact have a interesting way of calling this merchant, in that he has a long chain, like a metal chain that has almost like a target or a iron placard at the bottom that's painted red, that he threw over the side, and then he beat the chain with a hammer to send sort of vibrations down and over through the chain and into the water.
Like the Beach Boys.
Exactly.
Good vibrations.
Yeah, that's exactly how they made pet sounds. So whenever he did that, he thought it was unusual because he didn't get a response. And as you were sailing along, every now and then beating this chain, the merchant never came. And after maybe an hour or so of sort of slowly drifting forward, you came across the carcass of a whale that was bloated and floating up at the surface. And as you sort of passed by it, suddenly, Japanese anime tentacle monster, as there were tentacles that burst out of it and sort of latched on the ship and attacked the boat. You obviously, fended off the tentacles, managed to keep going by as the whatever sort of strange growth was inside this whale retreated back. And the whale sort of slowly drifted away, and now that you had dealt with that, that's when Flounder appeared as he had been sort of hiding from these sort of strange tentacle beasts that were sort of poking out the whale. So you did get a fight last week. Flounder appeared.
I learned how to use my character.
Yeah, well, you know.
That was my bad.
That's okay. We're all still learning how to use characters in combat.
I don't. I hit my thing and I kill all the minions. I know how to do me.
And I will say, Mike, this whole time I've had Valen, like, because he's had the recipe for Gil's Potion, he's been making Gil's Potions so everybody can go underwater.
Okay.
Everyone
I mean,
but
I
you.
think that's what I said I was doing at the
it's
end
your
of the
punishment.
last one I was at.
And also, you made a depth charge. You helped make a depth charge.
We're gonna blow up this fucking statue.
Afterwards, Flounder appeared.
And some kind of fucking electric being might come out of it. We aren't exactly sure.
Afterwards, Flounder appeared. He's like, "Hey, thanks for taking care of that." You talk with him a little bit. He essentially you proved that you were, you know, Flounder has no love of the fucking high speaker of He Who Lurks Above, and he was willing to introduce you to the leader of the resistance, a Kuo-toa who is called the Watcher. The Watcher, obviously named because he has a crazy, like, anglerfish lure that's like a true sight third eye. He has like true sight through his anglerfish eye, or at the end of his anglerfish stalk there's like a swirling eye like Mad Eye Mooney that has true sight. And that's sort of why he's always seen through the actual the high speaker, because he's always seen like, yeah, there's definitely something fucked up here. This ain't right. And so you essentially
this guy's full of barnacles.
It's true. At sunset, you met him just off the just off the edge of a sandbar. You made your introductions. He was like, "Hey, you know, I've been, you know, here. We're small in number, but we're still here, still trying to fight." You sort of, at first he was a little bit apprehensive of trusting you, and a little bit apprehensive about working with you, but we know between Akmenos and Ilnara sort of talking to him, he agreed that he would do what he could to aid you, and you will do what you can to aid him, and hopefully overthrow this vile high speaker that is spreading taint through the waters of the reef. He's
gonna find the gun for us.
And in return, he will said he will locate that special ship cannon that went down at this point like a century ago or so. And so he's like, all he did agree to do was locate it. He's not gonna go get it for you, but it's like, yeah, I can find it for you, you know.
Call it, I fulfill the prophecy by going out into the ocean and throwing my taint in the reef.
How high up are you in the water table? Because you might be able to get a tan on your taint.
I'm in the reef.
Perineum sunning.
Perineum sunning, yeah. It's supposed to be great for your health, according to studies made by holisticmedicine.com.
Bet you Gwyneth Paltrow thinks that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know, I was on perineumsunning.com and they told me it was really good for you.
Yeah.
Why would they lie?
They even made special tanning beds just for.
They're the ones who would. They're the ones
Do they
who
just
would
put
know.
stirrups in a regular tanning bed? What the fuck do you mean a special tanning bed?
Look, all I know,
I mean,
Ryan,
it's a whole thing. I couldn't describe it.
Perineumsunning.com paid a doctor $10,000 to say it's good, so it must be, because the doctor said it.
They make special tanners for your vagina.
Yeah, you don't want a fucking pale vagina. That shit's fucked up.
It's like, you know, those like boards that like reflect the sunlight for you tan.
Yeah.
It's like
Like
that
a
in a
palm-shaped one.
All right,
It's like, no, it's like in a box that you squat over.
we're
suns your vagina.
We're getting distracted by vagina tanning, so we are going to continue onwards with the, like I said, this is the more in-depth recap. You agreed to work together. You decided that essentially you were gonna attack as soon as possible because the actual numbers of Resistance Fighter is quite low. He only has about 20 people to fight. On top of that, you've learned that a lot of what they've been doing has been fighting strange monsters that have been appearing on the reef, specifically ones that are made of coral and obsidian, which
Which is crazy.
that sort of, you know, flipped some bells in old Ilnara's head. It's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So you decide to essentially attack pretty as soon as possible because they're only getting weaker. He did talk about the fact that it seems like there really is a hardened core of people that are actually believe in the Lurker above, but the majority of the Kuo-toa population don't necessarily believe it. It's just they're sort of afraid to speak out or say anything. You know, they're complicit by fear in a sense, and so you do
You can't talk about a lady's legs like that.
that you do know that at least a portion of the population could potentially, if you were able to, be swayed to your side if they felt they had a chance. But all this is sort of a little bit moot because after agreeing to work together, he's like, all right, whenever you attack, I will have my people appear, and essentially they're gonna feign an attack on the perimeter of the Kuo-toa village to draw as many people out as possible, and then you can go in and kill the High Speaker and whatever most loyal guards he has around him. And he can draw the people away, or he can draw a certain portion of the forces away. So you agreed to that, and he said, there wasn't an super explicit time that was made for this attack, just within a day or two, preferably at one of the either sunrise or sunset. Technically, those are the sort of defining moments of the reef when it goes to night. They don't really, down here on the reef, they don't have clocks, believe it or not.
Under the sea.
Under the sea, they don't have clocks. And so they usually do things by the setting or rising of the sun.
They would probably call it like a fucking boar kebab or something. I've seen Little Mermaid.
So yeah, you're like, all right, fine. And you went back to the ship. Because you're helping them, you were gifted. One of you was gifted with a necklace. He only had one, unfortunately. That allows you to speak Kuo-toa. It allows you to breathe underwater. It gives you a swim speed equal to your land speed. And it also makes it so your weapons do not suffer any detriment, essentially. You count as... your weapons don't suffer any detriment underwater for aquatic combat. And you also count as an aquatic creature when in combat. So, normally... the rules of aquatic combat are, if you're not using a piercing weapon, you suffer a -2 to your attack rolls. If you're using fire, same thing. You have a -2 to your attack rolls. If you are a non-aquatic creature, aquatic creatures have a +2 on their attacks against you. That sort of thing. So there's a bunch of aquatic combat rules. So the Gills potion negates most of this because it gives you a swim speed, which negates your the -2s for your slashing and stuff. But it doesn't let you count as an aquatic creature. You're still not technically an aquatic creature. So they would have +2s against you, essentially. Now,
who most needs to not have them have the +2? Because I don't care if they have the
Imagine
plus. to hit
Whoever's
me.
squishiest?
Well, because I give them a -2 to attack you guys, so I cancel that out.
Mm.
So, who would want?
I am not particularly tough, but I
Okay.
do still need to be like in the fray.
I will give my Amal can use my necklace then, so they don't have the additional +2.
all right.
She
hit her.
also is, I mean, a straight up damage dealer and has to swing a sword. So I imagine that would also.
Well, the Gills potion negates that.
That
The
negates
Gills,
that.
the Gills potion doesn't do anything about the bonus.
yeah.
to hit.
Okay.
For E,
I thought the aquatic creature thing also applied to the ability to swing the weapon. That's my bad.
for ease of everything, the Gills potions is giving you a swim speed and it's negating for slashing weapons and all that.
'Cause
But that
they can have a bonus to hit me. I want them to hit me,
That's fair.
I will.
and I'll cancel that out because anyone I mark has a -2 to hit anybody but me. So I can give someone else the additional -2
All right.
to be hit. The regular -2 that they would have.
I say I have memory hole too, so I can I can make it harder to hit me.
You're also ranged.
Yeah.
I was mostly asking between Amal and Rick.
My AC, I have an AC of like 19 or something like that. I have an AC of 20.
I think
I
Rick
have the-
being a rune piece is probably tankier than Amal.
Yes, I have an AC of 20. I have a heavy shield, and then I get
I've got an AC of 17.
I got an
and
AC of
30
16.
HP.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
Amal can have it. I want them to hit me. They can keep the bonus. That's good.
I am
encourage
literally a glass cannon.
That'll encourage them to hit me.
yeah. I built to be tanky.
Okay. That makes sense. Obviously. So that means it will be Asertu that's wearing the. So that means Asertu's the one that can actually talk with
Yeah, she's a-
Kuatoa. But beyond that, you decided to take a night, at the very least, of preparations. During that time, Valen, alongside Captain Montebank, made a depth charge. Using, a little bit of basically like barnacle glue and flash powder and things like that. The depth charge, because you spent time, doing it, is going to be a one-time use. It is I've got it on Captain Montebank's sheet, so I can drop it whenever, but it is, hold on, let me give you the actual.
Well, I need the glue too, so I can attach it.
The actual. Hold on, let me tell you what the depth charge is. What did you say, Ryan?
I said I need the glue. The guy told me that he had glue,
Yeah,
so that
he'll give you the glue for it.
I can stick it on.
Yeah, you've got barnacle glue. The depth charge is an area burst 3 that deals 2d10 plus 5 damage and pushes the targets to any target that is caught in the blast. However, it deals double damage versus structures. So it would deal while it would deal 2d10 plus 5 damage, obviously, to creatures. Against like a statue or a building, it would, you would double it. So you do spend the night. You make one of those. Obviously, it's not exactly the easiest thing to make. You've got one shot. And you do,
One opportunity.
you do
Do
have
not miss your chance to blow.
you do have options. You can set it up so like you can attach it to the structure, or you can set it up so you can. It's a little bit riskier, but Captain Montebate can drop it from the ship.
Nah, I'll take it.
Okay,
I'll set it.
that does mean you have to get to the statue, though.
I mean, I'm gonna be up there anyway,
That's fair.
so
You want to be right up by that statue. So he makes it.
I'm gonna
for
be
you.
up there anyway. If anyone's gonna, and I'll tank the explosion if I have to.
That's fair. It's not like a huge explosion, like a three. Well, the three bursts is, you know.
Yeah, well, if it's between like me or Max, you know, I'll take the hit from the bomb.
Well, luckily if Max is immortal in his own way, because if a shard mine dies, his consciousness just goes to another crystal, like in another plane somewhere. So he'll.
I might be immortal too. You don't fucking know.
All right.
Oh, you guys don't know me.
We gotta test
I don't
it
gotta
out.
breathe either.
That's true. You don't have to breathe. You technically you don't have to breathe underwater, although you still need like a gills potions for the swim speed and all that stuff.
I don't have to breathe underwater either. I just choose to live.
That's smart.
I just walk across the bottom of the ocean.
Like in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So, but that's I did, like I said, I gave you a general idea of what the actual layout of the fight is, because you talked to Flounder. Technically didn't get into the fight immediately, so you do have a tiny bit of a small amount of any sort of prep time that you would like to do ahead of time. But you do know the layout of the actual battlefield as it was described to you by both Flounder and the Watcher, as they're talking about, like, hey, there's like a small dip in the reef that has a large statue that was constructed in it, and all around the actual statue itself are barracks for the Kuo-toa that are willing to serve him. And that is the general.
I really like the regular D&D Kuo-toa picture because it looks like they're going like, oh boy, here I go.
Yeah, they're so derpy. They're excited. I try not to use any AI art, but sometimes, like for the obsidian guy on a seahorse, like, well, I'm not gonna find that. I'm not gonna find that just looking in Google.
Yeah.
Alright. So that is the recap. I would like... That recap took fucking 20 minutes. Alright, well... I would like to initially start with Mike, or, you know, if there's anything in particular that you had wanted from Balin. That includes, like I said, if you want to re-prepare or prepare any different spells, you can.
Yeah, I have been going through my spells, and I've re-prepared.
You
my
got the new one.
You did get the new one. I will say, Flaming Sphere, not a bad one, but it does have the -2 because it's underwater. The fire stuff does. Fire is...
Don't pick any electric spells or you're gonna kill us all.
Underwater...
Well, the problem is my choices are Flaming Sphere or Phantom Chasm for damage,
Yeah.
and Phantom Chasm makes no sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
So I'm doing the underwater magic fire.
That's fair, because it just has some negatives instead of being...
It's like an arc
That's one of the
welder.
hard things about underwater combat. You imagine it more like it's going to be on a 2D battle map. Obviously, like, I can swim up. Like, at some point, you got to be like, you know, it's a game. But it does make more sense to have Flaming Sphere. And Flaming Sphere is still good. So you take the time, Valen, you prepare the depth charges, Mike's like the MVP, and he hasn't even fucking been here because he's got the depth charge. He's got the gills potions, making it so you can actually breathe underwater.
I've been wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, but anybody can wheel and deal. How many potions can you make?
How many people walk into the woods and get stabbed by a frog, huh?
As you're standing on the
Huh?
boat, looking over the edge, a frog appears behind you and stabs you.
Not again.
Damn it! Alright. You make your final preparations. Captain Montebank does know, most captains know the vague area of the Kuatoa settlements. And before, or in the early morning hours, after your relatively restless night in and amongst these...
Oh.
Are you trying to say something, Ryan? You're not technically on the battle bed. Battle.
My daily
Yes.
power is grayed out. How do I get it back?
It's simple. I hit extended rest, and you take an extended rest.
Okay.
Because that you used it in your fight last time, so you've had a night of rest. Everyone has an extended rest. If you used any powers, they would recharge, and etc., etc. After a relatively restless night in these swaying hammocks, you wake up, well, you know, at least an hour or two before the sun rises. Maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock. Captain Montebank, it seems, has been burning the midnight oil. Most of the crew rested. That was a decision that was made pretty early on that no, you weren't. It was better to risk a nighttime attack than set a watch to make sure that all the crew is prepared and rested, because you don't, while you might be down there fighting, you don't know what's going to happen up top. And so the decision was made like, alright, everybody's going to take a full night of rest. We're not going to put anybody on watch. And it doesn't seem like anything has happened in the night. However, Captain Montebank clearly hasn't slept. He's pored over maps of the reef. As you sort of move into the captain's cabin, he has old, rough maps of, some of them on parchment, a few of them on vellum. Probably older than he has, that sort of show, or older than he is, that show the general layout of the reef and the nearby sandbars, and you can see there's one map that has the actual extent of the Kuatoa village marked on it. It seems like he's been planning, or at least worrying to some extent. This is... So, this is... I'll let you make any sort of final battle preparations. Like I said, I've shown you where, like, ultimately the old final battle is going to take place. You know it's going to be at this statue, but what you do can affect, like, the, like, reinforcements that he has. You at the very least know that there's going to be attack from some other direction to pull people away. But it'll give you opportunity to plan stuff, if there's any final planning that you want to do. I'm gonna go get a drink real fast, I'm thirsty. And also roleplay. You can roleplay in character. That's something.
Can I roleplay out of character?
No, you have to roleplay in character. That's something that you can practice doing.
Can I roleplay my character, roleplaying a different character?
It's good to roleplay in your role-playing game about role-playing.
That's playing the game, the online game in Cyberpunk.
It's good to roleplay in the role-playing game where you roleplay in character about the fears and wants and dreams, apprehensions of your character, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh, my character has thalassophobia like I do.
I feel terrible for the Kuatoa because they're being manipulated.
Yeah, but would you feel better about the ocean if you could, like, breathe and swim and stuff in it?
No, it's the fear of the open water.
What if I put you in a box in the ocean?
No, that's
It's
even
like a
more
fish being
horrifying.
afraid of the sky.
Yeah, what if I put you... What if I put you in a box and I dropped it in there? and you weren't in
No.
the ocean. You
That
like
makes-
like there's no water in the box.
That's also
just-
horrifying.
I just trapped you in this glass box for you to
I'd
be
ra-
in the ocean.
No, because I can still see.
Oh, what if I painted it black and I just told you were in the ocean?
That's still awful.
Well, I mean, if you get far enough to the ocean, Rick, you can't see. There's
Now
no
you're
light.
unlocking. But I know I'm down there. You're unlocking new fears I didn't know I needed.
No, we knock you out before we put you in there. That way you don't know you're down there.
No, that's still bad.
Well, what if you got to the bottom of? What if you went into the ocean and in the ocean was a scarecrow wearing a clown mask?
Why would I want that?
This is like one of those questions from like the Until Dawn games where the psychiatrist is like, which of these images scares you the most?
Max, are you more scared of the ocean or a scarecrow in a clown mask?
The ocean. I know that's a scarecrow in a clown mask. I don't know what's in the ocean.
Water,
More than that.
fish.
Fish, sharks.
Exactly.
Mike, would you rather be in the ocean or run into a scarecrow wearing a clown mask?
I mean, I'm not really afraid of clowns.
What
so
about
I
a
take
clown
that.
wearing a scarecrow mask?
What about a scarecrow?
Shit, dog, you're right.
Scarecrows are kind of cool.
I actually like scarecrows a lot. I think they're kind of neat.
Like you
I'm
just
also not scared of clowns, but if I ran to a clown and a scarecrow with the clown mask on randomly, that would still horrify me.
yeah, like you open your front door and like right there on your porch is a scarecrow with a clown mask looking at you.
All right. This is your in-character stuff, talking about scarecrows and clown masks.
Actually, we
Yeah.
were exploring my character's fear of the ocean.
Yeah, we're trying to help him, but he doesn't want to be put into a box.
Yeah, nobody puts Vogan in a corner. All right, let's expand on that fear of the ocean. Vogan, why do you have a fear of the why does Vogan have a fear of the ocean?
Well,
Gestures
as
to
a-
everything.
Yeah, other than gestures to everything, being made of, being thick and dense, I'm really afraid once I go in, I'm not coming back up.
All right.
I can sympathize with that. I am also dense. I'm literally stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Captain Montebank,
Mm.
hearing this, says, "Oh, I understand that. It's a crushing, deep depth blow. Dark and cold. But you've joined the crew of the Jericho, and we don't leave anyone behind."
Oh no, I'm afraid I'm gonna sink.
Oh, exactly. You sink to the bottom, we're going down to get you.
I mean, that is reassuring to hear. Thank you, Captain.
We'll find a way. Kevin can probably breathe underwater.
He'll find a way.
But he
Can you, Kevin?
he sort of looks at you and says, "I have never done it before, I'm afraid, and I'm quite doubtful that I could."
Is not what I want to hear, Kevin.
He can build some sort of helmet or something. The point is that if you were to end up down there in the depths, we'd go down there and fetch you. You don't have to worry about that.
Even Durwood? Like a Durwood?
Durwood you haven't seen this morning. It looks like he's slept in. He's relatively new to the crew, so.
Wow, Durwood let me down.
But you don't have to worry. We'll send someone down there to get you at the very least, or hell, I can come down there and get you. Send Flounder. I've got enough people around here that I've made friends with that I could send them down to get you. Just don't fucking die down there. That's the real rub.
Well, I can only breathe so much.
Just don't die, and also, you know, before the Gills potions runs out, and everybody's at the bottom trapped. They're just passing around the coral necklace. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath and pass the coral necklace.
This isn't very reassuring, my guys.
But he...
You want me to jump in first so you can see it's okay? I'm wearing plate mail. I'll go straight
Gets-
down.
Gets eaten
Now that
by
we're all
a
gonna die,
giant
there's
shark.
something I need to share with you.
A bit like a megalodon immediately eats me.
All right.
It's like when you swim out into the ocean in the Spore games, and that fucking like sea monster comes and gets you.
You know what? Yeah, you do that. You go down first.
Okay.
All right, Colin, roll for Megalodon.
I'll take it. Roll if you roll a 1, a megalodon attacks me.
All right, I only got a 4. You're not attacked by a megalodon.
I'm attacked by 4
You're
megalodons.
attacked by 4 megalodons. If I roll,
Man, imagine
Alright.
20 Megalodons.
I'm gonna roll this D100. You're attacked by 48 megalodons.
Alright.
Fuck,
I-
dude, we're done.
I-
We're cooked.
I drink the potion, the Gills potion, and I jump over the ship.
All right. As soon as you hit the water, you find that the Gills potion takes effect, and you are pretty. It almost feels more comfortable to be in the water than on the land at this point after you take the Gills potion. As there was no necessarily like physical changes. You don't like grow like a webbed dick to use as a propeller or something, but you are
Well,
able
why
to...
not?
All right, well, you do grow a web dick to propel yourself. It's like a fan at the end of an arm, essentially.
I got you, buddy. I made
It's a
sure he
flagella.
Basically, yeah. But do you find that you're
I'm like a bacterium.
easily able to move underwater? You're, as you move around, you make a couple of punches, you find that everything just feels more natural under the water. So yeah. And these potions do last, essentially till the end of the day, because I'm not going to track them for, it lasts for an hour. Uh-oh. That's not me. I'm not interested in that. Alright.
Colin, you could be.
I could be, but I really don't want to.
That's fine. I don't blame you. I also don't want to track that. All right. I look at other people, see if they're gonna go down too. I'm still wary of it.
I drink.
I'm in plate
Question
mail.
mark?
I am going straight down.
Yeah, that's why I'm not keen on it.
I drink the potion? Question mark. If I can drink it, and I consume it in whatever fashion I need
You
to,
consume
and then
by
I jump
whatever
in.
passion.
You
Passion.
pour it on you, and then
Yeah.
you do a sexy hair flip.
Yeah, I don't have hair.
No, but
A
your
sexy
your
stone
picture
flip.
does have a sexy energy tendril, psychic energy tendril. So you flip that.
Cool.
Your generic picture has a sexy psychic energy tendril, so you flip.
I
it.
also
You know,
sink.
You flip your hair, and then there's the photogenic spray that catches the sunlight.
Valen, Captain Montebank, Kevin, hand you the depth charge, because you're technically the one that made it. You pass it on to Agmenos, but he says, you've only got one.
I go ahead and just step off the boat with my necklace, I guess, so I don't have to do
All right.
the thing.
Necklace works.
You're not gonna die from absorbing salt water, are you?
I hope not. I'm hoping the aquatic thing helps with that.
You are able.
Because I don't think you should put an olive tree in salt water. think
You
that's-
should not.
I think that's bad for it.
Nah, you dump a little salt water on it, it'll be okay. As long as you get it out eventually. But the talisman works as you are able to pretty easily, you find that the most
By the
times
way-
yeah.
Does the Talisman of Tides? Oh no, that's the coral necklace. Okay, never mind. I was gonna
I have it in. He needs. I have it in my inventory.
I
don't. He gave it.
I already dragged it
Yeah.
over, technically.
Okay.
Okay.
Although, technically you can only wear one necklace, so the Talisman of Tides turns off.
Oof.
It's not that.
Correct.
It's not that big of a. I mean, technically, you could give the Talisman of Tides to somebody.
I mean, yeah, does anybody not have a necklace on that would like a +1 to their fortitude, reflex, and will?
Me.
Me?
I'll
That
take
sounds
it.
pretty
all
good
of
for
us.
me too. I mean,
I
anyone.
mean,
could
it's
be
just generically good. That's the point.
It's
I'll-
a generic cloak.
I'll
basically.
take it.
I'll get.
I'll-
I'll let Ryan have it.
I'll give it back to you after this fight.
Yep.
All right. Talisman of Tides. All right.
Do I have to equip it?
I already equipped it.
Okay.
I just dragged it over and equipped it on you.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see. My sage went up.
Yep. All right. You give the necklace swaps. However, you know that aquatic ability's a lot bigger than probably +1 to your saves.
Oh, it is. I would still, have liked it, but also, yeah, no, I need me being able to do damage consistently or more consistently is gonna be more useful.
I mean, it's basically a +2 to your. Actually, technically, that's almost +2 to all your saves because you're aquatic, and they don't get their +2 versus you because you're against non-aquatic creatures essentially. All right, you like I said, all jump in. You all take your gills potions, or you put on your necklace, and you are able to. You find that the water is comfortable, downright comforting in its own way, as it is warm. A gentle embrace that you wouldn't expect. The pressure, no issue at all. Although the reef is not that far down. You're not descending to unknown black depths. The reef is relatively shallow. Like I said, Valid, there's a brief moment where, like I said, the captain hands the depth charge to you, says, hey, there's only one of them, and you do know, between the barnacle glue that you got from, Flounder, the basically gunpowder that you got from the ship, there's only the one, so you get one shot. Doesn't necessarily have to be done by you, but since you're the one that made it, obviously you're the one that gets to roleplay handing it out and making it, as you sort of dive in. How are you... So, you're about, I'd say, a quarter of a mile away from the actual...
A
village
regular
itself.
mile or a nautical mile?
A regular mile.
Okay, you should use nautical miles since from the ocean.
I don't know the conversion. What
A
is...
nautical mile is a little bit longer.
Okay, 1 nautical mile, 2 mile. Alright, a nautical mile is 1.15 miles. So you're a quarter plus 0.15 plus 0.1 plus a quarter of 115. 1.035-ish.
Is that based on the Roman mile, the Italian mile, the Chinese mile?
Please,
Uh,
we have
I
a
think it's-
combat.
Alright.
I think it's based on
It
kilometers
is
because a
rough-
nautical mile is like almost 2
it
kilometers.
is roughly
it's 1.852.
a quarter mile, non-nautical mile away. You're dropped into the water. And like I said, it's not that deep. You descend
We're
down.
0.86 nautical miles.
You descend down, and you find it's only about 100 feet deep. It's really not that deep at all. And with your swim speed, a quarter mile is
Oh, you
not-
can see me. I wave at you when I get down to the bottom to let you know I'm okay.
Oh, wait, back.
I just sank then.
Alright, you sink straight down to the bottom. And you're, like I said, a quarter of the mile out. It is... The sun has just crested. Or is just beginning to crest over the horizon, so it's still a little bit dark down here. But... How would you like to approach the Kuatoa village?
Victoriously, ideally.
stealthily.
Is are you gonna,
well, I'm out then.
are you gonna move? Are you gonna move to like maybe scope it out a little bit? Or are you just gonna go straight up to the statue and start trying to put a depth charge on it?
I cannot sneak anywhere.
Well, you're underwater, so things are a little bit different, you know.
Okay, so what if we give Ryan, why isn't your character's name on your Akmenos on the bottom left? How about I give Akmenos the depth charges, and he goes in while I wait to ambush anyone that attacks him. So like he goes straight, I swim to the side.
Have the dudes, have they distracted them yet? I drawn all the guards off?
As you approach, you don't see that there's any commotion. You do see from a distance, as you swim forward, you can just at the edge of your vision see the silhouettes of strange organic buildings made of coral that are lit with bioluminescent algae across their expanse. You can make out the hulking form of a statue of an aberrant being. This is the only like underwater statue I've got, but imagine this statue. It is a bulbous aberrant form that has tentacles that extend in all directions, a whirling mass of strange the whirling mass of tentacles seem to bend at sort of strange angles. There's something incredibly disconcerting about it, and amidst the stone tendrils you can see at the front of it there is a single eye, but the eye is not made of stone. It actually appears to move and blink. But this is the only underwater looking statue I had, so you know, you're just gonna have to use your imagination. There are many Kuo-toa that are swimming around, quite a few of them armed with what appear to be spears and nets and javelins. There is a moment where you sort of watch and wait. And as they go about their daily tasks, almost mundane, you can see something seems to change. Almost like whenever you kick a beehive or a puppy. There is an immediate change.
Or a puppy hive.
Or a hive of puppies. An immediate change of attitude. Most of these are obviously Kuo-toas. Just generic grunt guys. And the vast majority of them almost immediately turn and begin swimming away from you in the opposite direction of the statue, as if something has happened. While you can't know for sure, you suspect this is the attack that is drawing people away, and it does seem to work, as the vast majority of Kuo-toas are moving away, leaving only a handful at the statue.
Well, I guess I'll take this opportunity to try to sneak up and plant it.
Alright. Roll a stealth check.
Do I still have negatives for my armor and stuff for the stealth as underwater?
You know what? No. It'd just be a straight, you don't have to worry, you can add in the bonus to offset it.
Okay.
So
So
did I swim off to the side? Did we say that?
Wrong fight music. Yeah, if you want to, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to prepare to use Ghost Sound.
only 4. Okay. So, do I get any bonus for the commotion?
You have +2 for the commotion.
Okay, so that's a +6 to this then. Oh,
Nice.
that was good.
In and amidst the commotion,
I'm good at skill checks, so I don't have a huge negative from heavy armor and heavy shields.
it looks like the commotion has indeed worked, as you are able to swim up relatively unnoticed. It seems that the High Speaker and his private guard are sort of motioning vaguely in the direction of this attack, so we're gonna pull them all back. And you would be right up next to the statue. As you approach the statue, you can make out the form of the Grand Speaker. He doesn't look like all the Sawagin. There is something aberrant about him. It seems that
Kuo-toa?
he is a Kuo-toa.
Yeah, so they're saying okay.
However, it seems the strange sickness that has caused growths across all of these sea animals and against other Kuo-toa, they've caused weird tumorous masses on all these other Kuo-toa. He has grown an extra set of arms. His tumorous mass is actually an extra set of arms that are functional. So he has 4 arms. He is motioning for several Kuo-toa to basically go in the direction. Akmenos, you don't understand what he's saying because he is speaking Kuo-toa and you don't have the necklace. But the vast majority of these Kuo-toa have run away to whatever fight's being called at the edge of the reef. However, he does still have 2 obsidian shard mines that are riding seahorses as his personal guard, and a handful of other Kuo-toa that have remained behind. However,
what's the radius for the blast, the depth charge?
It is a burst 3, so it's pretty big.
Oh, okay. How does it go off? Do I set it off? Does it go off immediately?
You can. It is primed to go off after a single turn.
A single turn.
Well, technically, it's primed to go off next turn, essentially. So you would plant it, and it would go through like initiative order, and then it would go off next turn at the start of your turn.
At the start of my turn, okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna set it then, and then you said it's 3.
Yes.
So it's in that spot.
I even gave it a little bit of a
2, 3. So that'll put me out of range of it.
All right.
I got a question.
Yes.
Are the seahorses also obsidian, or are they normal seahorses?
They are normal seahorses.
Okay.
Because I'm going to assume I can't swim up, right? We're doing vertical.
For the
okay.
ease, it's just gonna be a 2D plane.
Because I would want to swim diagonally away.
Just
but we can't swim up. Then I'll move
for
to
the
the
ease
side.
for the ease of a battle map, just use this as a 2D plane. That's why, like I said, if you wanted to use Phantom Chasm, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. But the seahorses are not obsidian. They are singular. They're what appears to be a large sea creature. That being said, for the purposes of the fight, they're one and the same, kind of.
Okay.
Can you kill mounts separately in 4th edition? Like, can we kill the seahorse and drop the guy off of them? Or are they one? Is it one step?
Technically,
block?
no. Although I have made it special, the Obsidian Guard, when they reach bloodied, their mount dies and they're off their mount. So whenever they reach half health, for the Obsidian Guard, their mount is dead, and they lose like some of their special stuff that they get for being mounted.
Okay.
But all right, I am actually just gonna go ahead and, as you you do manage to plant the bomb, sort of unseen, but eventually you are seen. As you all sort of approach to attack. And I'm going to go ahead and add you to initiative.
Oh,
At some point, we kind of gotta. You have to roll the initiative.
come on, roll good. Hey, 18. That's pretty good. 18's pretty good.
It's okay. They all rolled ones. They all rolled ones, Colin. I already said.
I don't
Like,
determine
only one
the
of them.
dice.
That could also be bad, because that means they all go at one time and mollywop us.
Yeah, I don't want like 8 of them to attack me at the same time.
That is fair. All right.
I want to go fast so this thing explodes before they can try to like fuck with it. And then I would like all of them to
Ooh.
just kind of be like dispersed amongst the rest of them.
Since I'm off to the side, do I have any cover, or am I just out in the open like this?
Unfortunately, there's not any sort of real cover leading up to the
Okay.
actual village itself. There's no like plants or
Okay.
anything. I almost remade the map with cover, but I didn't want to make it too easy because this fight's not that hard because we're still getting into it.
Now look at them. All these dudes are melee anyway.
It's true.
Ryan says, until they start casting fireballs at us or
No,
something.
no,
Underwater
this,
fireballs.
no. The big man in the hood. That dude's definitely a wizard. These other dudes. Look at this these Kuatoas. They're just little guys.
They're annoying.
They don't know
little
any
guys.
magic.
All
They
right.
don't know magic or anything.
It is going to
Fair.
go to Vogan. As you're swimming up, like I said, you start sort of at the edge of the map. There are like a bunch of Kuatoa. There are obsidian shard mines riding seahorses. And they're slightly behind the statue because he was drawn away a little bit. There is the High Speaker trying to direct things.
Mm-hmm. All my shit is melee. Menos is there. Speed 6. Colin, speed 6 means I can move 6 spaces, right? It's not. It's so I can move
Yeah.
30. Okay, there.
Yes,
Okay, that's
yes.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna move 4 right here. So I'm gonna try to protect these two because Ryan's kind of down there, and he can move towards Mike. And then, can I prepare an action? I'm gonna.
Yes.
If someone comes in melee range of me, I'm gonna hit him with Word of Exchange,
Okay.
and then that'll be my turn.
All right. It is going to go to this Obsidian Guardsman. He is going... Oh, let's see. His movement is 7. He is going to...
Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
I did say I had ghost
Okay, yeah.
sound prepared for when he was spotted.
Yeah.
I would like to cast that right here.
Where you cast it? Oh, right there?
Down here.
Down here?
Yeah, so right behind this. And so it can produce as loud as yelling or fighting creatures. I am going to imagine what I think like a giant standing up, like "Urgh," would sound like. And then I can also do non-vocal, so scraping stone, like it's standing up and pushing something out of the way right behind this little wall. Rah!
All right. You draw. There's a sudden sort of scraping sound that you can see the obsidian guard is starting to move up, but it draws his attention as he immediately turns down. He goes to investigate that. So it does go off,
Alright.
and he is drawn away from it. Alright. Agmenos, I did say this bomb does go off at the start of the turn, of your next turn.
Yeah,
So it does.
that's why I moved away from it.
There is a booming explosion that is going to deal damage to the people in the AoE. Like I said, I know it's a 3D space, but you know how it is, Ryan. We're sort of obfuscating.
Damn, I was hoping I was gonna be able to go forward before that and then try and draw the little guys into it.
But it does go off. Let me go back up to.
Does it go over the start or end of my turn?
It goes to it's at the start of your turn.
Okay.
The depth charge is against your reflex, plus 10 versus reflex. It is it's the only one it hits is Akmenos, actually.
But I'm three away.
It's a burst, so it's
Oh, I meant to be three away. The 3 burst.
okay.
So like right there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like right here. Right, that should put me
it's-
out of it.
Isn't there an AoE? There's a template down right now.
There's a template down. It's a 3x3, so it's technically a 6x6 square, because it's a burst, not a blast.
Oh, my bad. So I would want to be like right there then.
No, you're still
You're
in
still
it.
in it. There, now
It's
you're
the
out. Of
purple
There you go.
It's the purple.
Oh,
one.
I was looking at the other square.
No,
You're looking at the wizard.
Is the purple one? It would be a 3x.
They're both purple,
It's a
Colin.
3 burst. So
Yeah,
shit, I
One's
forgot.
like pink.
It's the one that's centered on the actual statue.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. I meant to be out of that.
It's the
So
one
it's
that's centered on
hitting-
the statue.
So it's hitting
It's
the
hitting-
bad guy. It's the Obsidian Seahorse guy,
Yeah.
the leader, and then the statue. Okay.
Yep, they both did save against it, so they don't take half damage. But the statue can't save against it; it just takes the damage. If you want to scroll up and roll the damage, you can. If it makes you feel good. If you want to personally roll it.
Damage. It's not rolling. Damage.
Oh wait, oh no, never mind. I have to do it. My bad. I forgot. It's technically on Captain Montebank's sheet, so you can't roll it. 13 points of damage. That's 26 points of damage versus the statue.
pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
And it's half damage even against the people that saved. So they do take the damage. I'm actually surprised that they made those saves, honestly. They just rolled really fucking high. Alright, half damage. Half damage. But more importantly, that does cause the actual tether, the statue to be terribly cracked. And you can see there is a line of energy extending from the statue to the actual high speaker that begins to flicker and fade. It's not completely off yet, but it is failing. You did not technically do enough damage to the statue to completely knock it out, but it's getting close to being gone.
How big is the crack?
It's covered in massive cracks. A couple of tentacles fall off from the actual statue itself.
Yeah, how big is it? Just like hairline, or
No, they're big cracks. Like I said, it is literally
could I get in? Could I get into a crack?
yes. If you want to attack the statue, you would technically do half damage to the statue because it's made of stone, but it's so fucked up right now. Like even
Okay.
I wouldn't say like a tiny amount of damage, but it is not going to take a lot of damage to completely disable this statue.
Okay. I'm going to. Do I roll to hit the statue?
Just roll a generic hit. I've got its armor class, but there's not like a token. I had to make like an invisible token to make the line extend to the guy. It's background stuff. Just if you roll a hit, I'll tell you if it hits.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Valorous Smite on it.
Hell yeah.
So, things within 3 squares of me have my challenge. So that would be the seahorse that got hit and the guy.
Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to have you not your own fucking divine sanction. Alright. The statue, that is a hit against the statue, because you're just hitting its armor class. It can't move, so.
A normal hit?
Yep.
16.
Alright. You jam your weapon into the cracks of the statue, as there is a sudden burst of radiant energy.
I make it burn like the moon.
That causes the with the 26 damage that you caused before, and the 8 damage that you caused against the statue now, because it has some resistance against it. That does cause the statue to fucking crumble.
I stab it right in his eye. The eye thing, right in it.
There is a howl of pain that echoes throughout the statue as you stab in the eye, and there is not any sort of stone or cement that comes out of it. There is a viscous purple blood as you pierce a being of the far realm straight in its eye, and that will be it makes a map-wide attack against Will.
Wow, when you take damage, you get blame Ryan.
18 versus Will against everyone.
No, my will is 17.
My will is 18. Damn it!
My
mean I
will is
pass or fail?
17.
Hold on, let me look.
It passed. It hit an 18.
They got a 15. What the fuck? I'm not particularly willful.
That being said, you are
Wait.
resistant to psychic damage, so.
Oh shit, you're right.
All right.
Is it half in 4th edition, or is it like I have resistance 2 and I take -2? to
You
that?
take -2.
Okay.
Wait, Colin,
Yep.
I didn't make sure. If I tie it, does that mean it passed or failed?
It passes because it's basically hitting your armor class. It's hitting your
Okay.
like
So
an
that's-
18 would
okay.
hit 18 armor class, and 18 hits your armor class.
I wasn't
Your
sure
will
if you meant
class.
it passed and hit me, or if I passed and okay. You're fine. I got you.
Everyone takes 10 points of psychic damage.
Everyone?
Fuck you, Ryan.
Do the dudes take?
It is map wide, and it's only enemies. So it's only
They're
enemies
well,
of
from my point of view, they're the enemies.
yeah, but you know what
Damn,
I'm saying.
he got you there.
It's people that are fighting the High Speaker and the Far Realm. As there's a
Okay.
huge burst of psychic energy as the actual statue is destroyed. That being said, the energy that was flowing into the High Priest is gone now.
Colin, counterpoint. I'm not fighting it. I'm just standing there.
Oh well, if you
Yeah, I get to
you're
take my
just-
turn yet?
You're just a bystander, you know. You
Yeah.
don't take
Yeah.
damage. You just guide
Unrelated.
Until I
yourself.
attack it, it doesn't know I'm in combat with it.
I'm okay with it only damaging me.
It's a map wide attack.
Don't let Ryan take it, but he has to take everyone else's damage.
You can take it, but you have to take literally everyone else's damage. 'cause
All
they
right,
all
well,
fail.
all right, I'm down then. Someone's gotta come save me.
All right, but
I'm surprised you're not dead.
there is,
Nah,
like I said, it's just a huge, disgusting, baleful sound
I'm
as you
I'm
pierce
hard
the
as
eye.
fuck.
But the statue itself the cracks seem to expand and it crumbles away. The vile, you could faintly see the vile energies going into the actual Grand Speaker itself. They are now gone. That being said, he is not left defenseless. Is there anything else from Akamenos?
I got 2 spaces of movement left.
If you want to, you can move wherever you want to.
I would like to move here.
All right. It is
And I have a minor action.
okay.
Um, my armor. Doesn't it give me the dwarf thing? My dwarf armor?
You do have dwarf armor.
Right.
You can use a saving throw as a minor action, or not saving
Where is
throw.
it?
A fucking
Where is it?
second wind is a
Dwarven
minor
plate.
action. Very good armor.
Oh, it's a free action.
Oh, free action is even better.
Yeah, I use my armor's power to surge.
Holmes like, I didn't mean to make it a free action.
I mean, that's what it is in the book. It's very good. I specifically chose that armor because it's good.
It is. It's one of the general, like, a tank can get this, that, you know,
I
early
looked it up
level
and it's like,
kind of thing.
that's really good.
I don't have anything to do from this far away.
I
And
mean-
if I mark someone because it's my regular one, it's gonna fall off immediately because I'm too far away from them. So I don't think I have.
So you used your dwarven armor power daily.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna mark that as 0 on.
Wait.
Also,
yeah.
I'm gonna give you back one of your healing surges because it doesn't use a healing surge.
Oh, it's just a free healing
It
potion.
is literally just a free healing potion.
Oh, okay.
It is even better
Yeah,
than you thought.
I don't.
Good.
I don't have I don't have. Yeah, that's into my turn.
Yeah.
I don't have anything
All right.
that would do anything.
It is going to go to the next member of the Obsidian Guard. He's taking the explosion hit him, but it was a little more than minor damage, honestly. He is going to move.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. It was an explosion.
It wasn't an explosion, like
Use
I
those
said.
in mines.
He was technically at the edge of it, so it makes sense that it didn't do a ton of damage to him. But he is going to move here. He is going to use his encounter power, Cavalry Charge.
He's gonna take damage from my mark. Is what he's gonna do.
He will take the damage. But he is going to be, he's able to move in a straight line, 7 squares, and attack everyone in those squares.
I can't slout his +2 from the mark.
Okay.
Where is he attacking?
I'm just gonna roll a straight roll because he'd get +2, or I'm gonna have him roll at a -1 because he get a bonus from the charge bonus. He is attacking Vogan, Acertu, and Ilnara.
I disagree. No, he doesn't.
Well, I guess he doesn't attack Max then.
I'm gonna end him right here. Is going to lower his Coral Lance and attack Vogan.
Colin, do I just is my thing proc when he enters or if he stops in my space?
As soon as he enters your space, you can attack him.
Okay, well then I get the opportunity attack against him with my thing. Because he had to move through me.
Yes.
Okay.
So he is going.
Did he-
Well,
Did he take the 7 damage from my mark?
yes. He's not a minion, so he's no.
I don't expect him to. I don't think he is, but I want to take the 7
But he
damage.
does take the damage. He's still mounted. He is going to make an attack against Vogan first and foremost. That will go off technically first because he hasn't left your space.
That's fine. I rolled a 16 against him, but I just figured I'd go ahead and do it. I don't think I hit him.
Let me go ahead and just.
Does a 16 hit him?
A 16 does not hit him.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
That dude looks like he's got armor.
He is, like I
Yeah.
said, he is a man made of obsidian.
So is Max. Max has an AC of like 4.
I got 15.
I would have hit Max.
It would have hit me.
Alright, I'm gonna give him a -1 overall, because like I said, he is charging, so he gets a +1, but he has a -2 for the mark. So against Vogan, attack. It's gonna be a 17, so it misses.
Yep.
Then he is
Doesn't
going
Ooh, that's from the mark.
That is from the mark. And
Yeah!
then he will make a charge attack against... and then after, like, he charged, your hit would go off, and then he's going to charge Ilnara. Still has a -1. A 25 versus armor class. And his
yeah, that'll hit.
charge will also hit Sertu. -1 versus armor. Or actually, he has a -3 versus this. Okay. I will still hit a Sertu even with the -3. That is including
Why-
your
says a-
coral necklace.
I guess Rick got hit 3 times.
Oh,
Sorry, Rick.
Oh shit! I forgot. How the fuck did that? No, I'm showing my versus Ilnaran versus Sertu.
No.
Vogan did the roll.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
How did Vogan? Oh, never mind. Never. It's fine. It's because I've got Vogan's token clicked on, but I'm clicking on the actual Obsidian Guards.
Is that his correct
What the fuck is this shit? Hold
rolls? It's not using like Rick stuff, is it?
on. It should not be. Oh
Oh.
fuck. Hold on. Wow, this might actually be it might actually be worse for you. I'm not using
let's keep it
I am
that way,
actually
then.
using I'm not actually using his attack bonus. His attack bonus is higher, technically.
I don't like that.
Oof.
We're just gonna keep it the same. Miss hit hit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm already fucked. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be at, like, half health
Miss hit
before I
hit.
take my first turn.
I was double check. I'm going through all the shit. I was rolling the wrong attack roll. I'm just gonna double check it. Vogan 25. Or Vogan 17. 25 versus Ilnara 19. Yep. 2 hits. But I will remember not to accidentally click the wrong one. Alright. That is his daily power. Or his encounter power, so he only gets to use it once per thing. But it is a miss against Vogan, and 2 hits versus Nora, and there 2 normal hit. They take 12 points of damage.
Which,
Fuck.
all 3 of us?
No, just 2 that were hit. But all 3 of you, however, are marked.
Cool, I'm at 8 health.
Alright. That is all for his turn. He used his encounter power. It is going to go to Valen. This is not meant to be an easy fight, but it is a doable fight.
It's gonna be doable for somebody.
Oh, I mean, there's tons of healing to spread around to you, so. Valen, what are you
Man.
doing?
Motherfucker's 6 squares away from me.
Valen. Okay,
You've really done a good job successfully, like, distracting this Obsidian Guard.
I suggest you get away from him before he fucking kills the shit out of you when his turn comes.
It is only an
Yeah.
encounter. It is an encounter power. They can't do it a bunch of times.
That one hasn't done it yet.
It really only takes one time.
Alright, so... Hold on, has this guy gone? No. Okay. Well, I kind of want to save my friends because they're getting wrecked.
I think your friends probably want to get saved.
My plan is to get me and Acertu the fuck away from this guy on my turn.
All right, I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement at him.
I guess Acertu goes before me though, so
At this guy up here.
Well, good, because
Yeah.
I want to hit him before,
that's fine.
All
I was
right,
gonna dimensional
so
gateway us away from him.
I need to do intelligence versus fortitude.
Yep. Remember,
How do I?
if you hover over him and then hit T,
Here we go.
it'll target him,
It's targeted. Yeah,
and then you can hit the attack roll, and it'll compare it.
18.
That will be a hit.
All right. 14
Oh, that's a lot.
damage.
Hell yeah! All right. You hit, as there is
You
the
shot
ray
him off his horse.
bursts forth from his head. It hits the seahorse directly in the head, and the seahorse just crumples and falls to the ground as you have successfully taken him to bloodied, which means he no longer has his mount.
All right. And that also target is weakened until the end of your next turn.
Indeed, it is.
All right.
Was weakened too?
I don't know.
Yellow AC.
Deals. The creature attacks and deals half damage.
Oh.
Is the bottom sandy?
Yes, it is sandy. It's not like rocky.
Can I pull a flounder and use my movement to like half bury myself?
That would probably be a stealth check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
allow it.
Where is I have a thing.
Your stealth is in the first tab.
It is.
Yeah.
Basics.
So specifically, there is Chameleon's Mask. Blend colors and shadows. I can make an Arcana check instead of a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That'll work.
Yeah. All right,
He's
so I'm gonna
Pulling
do.
a
You're
fucking
probably-
cuttlefish.
You're probably better at Arcana than stealth.
Oh yeah,
All right.
and boy is it good that I used that because I rolled low.
You nuzzle deep into the sand, casting it up, and it almost there's almost like magic that holds the particles above you, masking you as it you almost use magic to arrange the sand around you to make a pretty convincing cover against vision.
Cool. That is my turn.
All right, it goes to the High Speaker itself, the Granddaddy. He is going
The big poobah.
Big Poobah. He will move. Move here. He is going to. He's just gonna attack you, Akmenos.
Okay.
As he swerves forward, he has like a scepter in his hand that he's going to swing at you.
All right.
Man,
Ooh, plus 13. This dude's good. This dude's good at a sword.
he's good.
He's
at
better at sword than I thought he was
He's
going to
good
be.
at. He's actually surprised. On top of that, since you don't have the necklace, you're a non-aquatic creature. So he gets a +2 on top of that.
That's all right. He'll roll one.
He rolled a 29.
He did.
It's close to a one.
It is. You know, in the grand scheme of
Four.
things.
10 points of damage, and you are dazed.
What does days do?
Dazed means
Makes you confused.
you cannot You can't take opportunity attacks or immediate attacks. You
Okay.
cannot grant combat advantage, and you cannot count as flanking.
Okay. I don't care.
And you do not get your normal complement of actions at your start of your turn. You can take a standard action, a move action, or a minor action.
Okay, I care about that.
He gives you the old days as he swims up and
That one I care about. I was alright with it till then.
smacks you across the head with his scepter, as he is surprisingly powerful. No simple pushover. That being said, that is all for his turn as it goes to Acertu.
Okay. Ugh. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
That's why I'm trying to work more combats in, even a
I
minor
said
ones,
I'm
so we
sorry.
can remember what we do. So I don't fucking remember.
I don't want to use my fucking daily on that guy.
I mean, if you want to blow his ass up.
No, I mean, he doesn't have enough health for me to warrant using an ability that does 3 weapon damage plus wisdom.
That's true, but you could roll 3 ones.
I could, and if I do, I feel like it doesn't matter.
It will
And I would have rather not
it just
use it
hits
on
Max
him.
by accident. It's fucking.
I guess in the off chance that the attack doesn't kill him, because I can't really leave. I'm gonna use leading strike. Actually, hold on. What are my bonus actions or my minors? Oh yeah, he's gonna be my oath target. Because if he dies, I can just move it. And then because of that, when I do my leading strike on him, I get to roll twice and keep highest. And yeah, should be good.
That will hit.
Cool. $17 points of damage.
Smacking him with the fat Mordenkrad, basically rolling maximum damage. Right. Boosh! He's not dead, but he's hurt bad.
Okay.
It's very badly hurt.
So, Max. Yeah, because it has to be adjacent, right?
Yep.
Diagonally
To you or-
adjacent does count.
To you or the target, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then Max does count. So, you get a bonus to your next damage roll against the target equal to my intelligence modifier, which is 1.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You'll just have to remember it, Max.
I got you.
If Max attacks it, I will let him know.
Alright.
Or Max can die to this Kuatoa that's probably not even that close to it.
I hope Max
That
dies.
that Kotoa is making the big swim to get the max.
Oh god, yes, the guy at the back of the arena.
Is that it?
Goodness.
Is that it for Acertu?
I think so, because like moving doesn't really fix my situation.
Alright, it will go to the minion turn. Alright, these 2 minions close to the high speaker actually get 3 temporary armor class. Or 3 temporary hit points. Oh my god. Oh, that's not right. 3. Oh my god, they've got more than 1 hit point now.
I do 7 damage to him.
That is true, but they have more than 1 hit point. Let's see. Alright. They are going to move 6. This one's gonna move and is going to throw a
Yes, bring the minions closer to me.
going to throw a javelin at Akmenos.
Oh, not like that.
A critical hit. Wow. Well, they do flat damage, so the critical hit doesn't matter.
Go get the crits out.
Get the crits out on the minions that do a flat 4 damage. You take 4 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6. They're gonna throw another or this one's also going to throw a javelin at Akmenos, because you are, it doesn't see Valen. Obviously, he's sufficiently disguised. Only gonna be a 15 versus armor class. I forgot to add in the +2, but that's still gonna be a miss. All right, it is going to go to the minions up top. 1, 2, 6. This one's gonna move down here. Gonna throw.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy.
This dude's up top.
I was too zoomed in.
Gonna throw a javelin at Vogan.
Would prefer we didn't.
Oh well, that goes flying off in the distance. That is a critical miss.
Perfectly balanced.
I mean,
That's
what do you
fine.
mean you prefer they didn't? That's literally your job. You're one of the tanky ones. They're doing exactly what you want them to. Is they're all swarming towards you and attacking you. Javelin.
That's fair.
Against Vogan. It's gonna be a 20 versus armor class against Vogan.
That ties.
You will take 4 points of damage because
Wait.
Oh, it would technically be a 22 versus armor class because they have you're not a non-aquatic. I just haven't been adding in their +2.
After that, I can use my Serene Blade to gain 4 temporary HP.
Alright. Get that temporary hit points.
It's okay. It's after he deals damage to me. So how much damage is he doing?
4. It's always flat 4 because they're minions.
Okay, so I go down to 15 and I gain 4. Oh nope, I don't go down to 5. I go down to 15. Thank you, game.
My God, you took so much damage. All right, and then this one is going to move down. It's going to throw a spear at Akmenos. Should add javelin attack. It's gonna be only going to be a 16.
Nope.
All right, that is it for the minions' turn. It is going to go to Ilanara.
Alrighty.
I gotta go pee real fast.
First things first, I'm going to Shard Swarm and Dimensional Stowaway me and Akmenos. Akmenos, where do you want to go?
You mean
Or not Akmenos, SR2, the other A name.
I'm good here.
The other A name.
I'm about to
So
burst
wait,
these
this guy.
dudes.
Yeah. Hold on. Actually, let me look at this. Damn it. How big is your burst?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you moving me?
I'm not going to move you. I just want to know how big your burst is.
5?
It's 5?
Yeah.
So, 1, 2.
I can mark
3,
everything
4,
within 5 of me.
So you can hit up to like this guy up here,
Yeah. I'm hitting everybody.
Boy. Except for the guy like above him.
No,
Yeah,
just
except that dude all the way at the top.
Yeah.
Who's
Alright,
the
well,
guy
damn,
all
I
the way
don't-
to the left?
That's the token that Colin used for the initiative for them. Otherwise, they'd all have their own individual ones. I was about to just yank some guys toward you then, but if you can hit them all, and you're about to go right after the seahorse guy and Vogan, so like,
Just
Well, I
fucking
probably
hit
won't.
the dude in
Yeah.
front of you.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Okay,
Because if he goes, which he will go after Vogan, he will hit
Yeah.
one of us.
No, that's the
Yeah.
other seahorse that goes after.
Oh, well.
no, whenever I mouse over him, it does go to him.
Oh,
Yeah, I mouse over him, he has a little thing that pops up. It'll
no,
like shine.
the dude that's by you guys goes after me.
Yeah, which is still
Yeah.
before either of us go. But
Yeah.
So okay, you and I, Amal, we're going to. You want
Alright.
to move down toward Valen and like regroup that way?
I don't want to be nearer to the guy with more HP that will fucking kill me. No.
Okay, so we want to move up then. That's fine. I can do that too.
I want you to kill the guy that's in front of us with like no HP.
I don't melee. So do you want me to leave you here?
Motherfucker, I don't care where you go. I don't particularly care where I go as long as it's not closer to guys with full HP.
All right, Ilanara.
I just want that guy to die.
See-
I can move us and do that.
Well, then move us up.
Okay, that's
further
fine.
away from Big Seahorse Man.
I can move up to half my speed, right? With Shard Swarm, it's division closer to each enemy in the burst. Each grants combat advantage. Move action. Wait, what the fuck? Turn from elsewhere. What the hell?
What?
Oh, whatever. It's half my speed. I know what it does. All right, so 1, 2, 3. We're gonna move up here. Me and Acertu.
You poof,
So I just end up beside you.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. And we
Ilanara
are out of
reaches
there.
and grabs you and poof,
I'll hit the ability
you hit the
Oh.
ability.
and see if does it affect him. Oh wait, that's right. It gives me temp HP too. Let
indeed.
me hit the healing button. Boop. Okay.
Target. Yes,
I
he is
will
granted
then-
combat advantage.
Okay.
To you.
I will target him, and I will hit him with memory hole.
Oh yeah.
It's an 8. I'm gonna use a hero point to do another one.
Okay. Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
That one.
A
will-
23. All right. Damage. Oh, and I get +1 to this because of Acertu, right?
You get. Let me double check.
Or was that
I'm
on
sure
the
it's-
attack roll?
I'm pretty sure it's the damage.
Yes, damage.
Next damage roll, so you get +1 to damage. Yes.
A 13.
13. He disseminates into a loose amalgamation of rock as you blast him.
Okay, let me see.
Max is over
Holy
here
shit.
shooting psychic ropes at a guy.
My Serene Blade, I can use it once a round. That's a lot better than I thought it was.
Serene Blade
Holy
is
shit.
probably the best rune priest
Oh,
one.
it is. Yeah.
It
I just
is
didn't know that was once a round.
Extremely good. The only problem is it forces you to use a sword instead of something cool like a hammer.
Yeah.
Oh my
I know
God,
that.
close
I
burst
was a little
10.
upset by that.
Yeah, Serene Blade is the best one though.
I'm gonna use shaped consciousness and because as a minor, and I'm gonna put it. I can do it within 10 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll put it right here. Oh, place measure template. Right. Wait, right? Yeah, 1. Get it right here. That way I can attack from both up here and down there.
Alright?
That would be the end of my turn.
Very good, but you've already dealt with one of the Obsidian Guard.
Okay. I'm going to start by using Shield of Sacrifice. I'm going to give up...
Sacrifice?
Yeah, Sacrifice. Nope, I don't have 10 charges of that anymore.
Maybe you
I
do.
use a Shield of... Well, okay, I had to give myself 9 more charges of Shield of Sacrifice.
Who's to say?
So I'm going to give up... I'm going to give up one of my healing surges. And then Ilanara and Acer2 can both heal as though they had spent a healing surge.
All right.
Oh, nice.
That's what that.
Oh, I have it on my.
That's what that.
I have it on my
fat
hotbar
wing's there
now.
for.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to target this Kuatoa.
Oh, I don't have any healing surges left. I thought I had to give myself a thing.
You don't
You
need
don't-
to though. Just
Yeah,
when
you
you
spend it
click
as-
heal, just uncheck spend healing surge
Yeah.
for
You
this.
spend as if you heal as if
You should
spend-
also have all your healing surges.
What I took so much damage from? I didn't take more damage. I'm at 4.
You're the
You
one
took
that's
10,
making
and then you took.
the stuff.
I had 12 HP. What did I get taken?
Then just
off?
put it back at 12 and gain some life,
Gains
you
a-
dummy.
If that's the case, whenever you click spend healing surge or heal, you can click off the spend healing surge to not spend one of your healing surges. This is why we gotta do combat more often.
You got it, Max?
Max is just making up health numbers for
Did you get
himself
it,
every
Max?
round.
Max is doing it on purpose to make us do more combat.
I'm
I
not
hate you,
doing it on
Max.
purpose. There we go. Oh my god! Finally.
All right. So,
Max is playing Whose Line Is It Anyway with his HP.
I legit had 12. I don't know how I went down to 4. Because I don't remember getting hit again. Unless I applied... No, because I did 13 damage. I didn't
The
apply
damage is made up and the health points don't matter.
Yeah.
If only, Jesus.
okay. Now this is a fucking minion. It's better to just do the second one. Okay. So I'm actually gonna switch to Rune of Protection.
Okay.
Because I don't know which one's
So
on.
if you go in your character sheet, if you go to
I forgot how we set this one
go
up.
to effects, you can
There. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
hold on. You can turn off your rune. You can toggle the effect of your Rune of Destruction and toggle on the effect of your Rune of Protection, and it will swap them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn Rune of Protection.
Do you also get the resist to damage?
I don't think so, right, Colin? I think adjacent allies
it's
means
just
allies,
I
right?
don't think you get the bonus. Just
That'd
like
be real. That'd be real good.
technically, you don't get the benefit from Rune of Destruction either, but because it's easier to just make everything
Yeah.
have a -2, I just for ease
Alright.
you get the bonus of that. But
I'm gonna hit this guy with
Well, that
Word
one,
of
that
Exchange.
one doesn't say adjacent allies. It just says allies. You're an ally of yourself.
you're not an ally of yourself. It is
Nope,
allies.
nope.
What if you are a system?
Wait, what? My screen's like broken now. What the fuck?
I blame
Whatever.
Max.
I'm hitting with Word of Exchange.
Alright, hitting with Word of Exchange, would you like me to roll it? It's broken.
No, it's just I can't get the fucking thing to go away. Now it says it. Oh, what? Okay, 1 second. I fucked something up
We're
somewhere.
now back in Rune of Destruction.
Yeah, I know. It's 'cause I couldn't get the pop up to go away.
Yes.
I'm in Rune of Protection now, correct?
Yes, you are now in
Yes.
Rune of Protection.
Okay, I was making sure. All right. The pop up wouldn't go away from the thing being on, so I had to close it, which took off the effect, but it turned both effects on my character for some fucker. It doesn't matter.
That's weird.
Okay. Yeah.
That'll
I'm
hit.
gonna assume I hit him with a. I assume I hit him.
Yep, and it is going to enough that you just you just cleave through this Kuatoa.
Okay. Well. Colin, can you still split up movement in 4E or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to move in front of this guy, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. It is going to go to this member of the Obsidian Guard. He will... Oh, it's the start of his turn. He gets, because he actually started his turn in the vicinity, he gets 3 temporary hit points. Because of the AoE of the guy. Three temporary. And he is going to move
Sorry, my son.
and then use his encounter power to charge.
You're forgiven, Father.
He is going to do his cavalry charge in a straight line through here.
Stop charging me.
That's their encounter power. They're mounted people.
Yeah, but he did both on me.
You just happen to be, unfortunately, the guy that kind of ran into it.
You keep being at the head of a line.
It will be a cavalry charge, and along the way he goes and he attacks Akmenos. It'll be a 30 versus armor class.
Yeah.
And he will attack... Oh, and you are also technically marked. Then he will make a cavalry
It's
charge
like I attack people.
attack against... Well... Vogan. That's a critical hit against Vogan.
I'm probably down.
So the cavalry charge deals...
Let me see. I might
How is
have
the 30 versus me not a crit?
It's
But a 29.
only natural 20s hit. It's not Pathfinder. Only 20s hit.
Well, no, shouldn't. If he rolled a 20, shouldn't it be higher than the 30? Should that be the highest number he can hit?
Oh, because he doesn't get a bonus against me because of the mark. Because he rolled a 19 against you. He has additional +2.
He's not marked anymore.
That is weird.
I swear I had a thing to use for allies being hit.
Because he has an
So
8
cool.
plus 2 plus 1
Oh, he's
versus
getting...
me.
Oh, Colin,
He's
I think
getting-
it's giving him my rune.
He's getting your room. That being said, it's still a hit, and it's still a natural 20.
Or it's giving me my rune, is what it is.
It's not showing what the fuck the thing is.
It's gotta be because he has a +2 against him and not a +2 against me. It's gotta be the rune.
Yeah, because it. I mean, yeah, it's the +2, but I'm saying that's weird.
It's weird.
Because with the +2, that would be a 31, and that would make sense.
I mean, it's a natural 20 and a 19.
Yeah.
So it is a hit and a miss. I don't know where the
It's a hit
extra
and a hit.
+2 does.
No, I'll take the miss.
Well, the critical hit is a critical hit. It's a 20. It's a natural 20. I'm trying to figure out what the fucking negative the 2 is. Oh. Come on. Let me double check this. Sure. Usually it shows me big old thing of what the readout is. Hold on a second.
I don't want to go back in the water again.
Well,
If you don't ever leave it, you won't have to go back.
That's true. You've
True,
successfully.
make your life here.
It wasn't too bad.
wanna be down
I
here
don't think it
anymore.
was too bad a fight. Y'all are mostly okay. I'd say that's a pretty fair boss fight.
I think it's a matter of perspective here.
Y'all are mostly
Not-
okay.
No, I'm fine.
Ekmanus
I
got
was
1 hit
bloodied.
point.
I did my
was
job as-
bloodied before I took my first turn, and I stayed that way the entire combat.
Yeah, but that was
I did my
that was
I
the-
did my
that was
job.
their-
It's not my fault that our healer sucks.
That was an encounter power. It's supposed to do a bunch of damage. Alright. The resistance is 1. The actual
Rick, why couldn't
statue
you
is
heal
gone.
me through the fire?
Yeah.
I was down.
What would y'all...
Because you suck. Heal
In-
yourself.
In this situation, what would y'all do? And I ask that as I go, and I'm gonna go get another beer. Because we got time.
Leave the ocean.
Stop being such a little
Yeah.
baby back bitch. Don't you want to hold hands with the Kuatoa?
No.
Aren't we looking for some lost fucking cannon?
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
find it for us.
Yeah, I
Oh,
imagine
okay.
they were come back and tell us later where it is.
We did this for them, and they're gonna find the thing for us.
Okay.
That was the deal.
The dealio.
Also, it's gonna like stop making the fish grow tentacles and stuff.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the plan.
we assume that we don't actually know. We're just kind of hoping.
I feel like unless Colin's like, "Ha, got you, fucking idiots."
You actually
think we're
open
good.
the spell, you open the realm, and now all of them are going to come in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
destroying that opens the portal.
You
Yeah, that
guys didn't
statue
roll
was
an
that statue was the door. You actually just blew it wide open.
You didn't roll an insight check at literally every single second along the way, so you didn't know that this was actually the evil thing. Get wrecked, losers. Oh my god.
Alright.
In the Call of Duty mobile game, they're doing a crossover with Godzilla, so you can play as Godzilla with a gun and shoot people.
What's crazy is
That's just Fortnite.
I forgot to record that entire fight, so I won't remember.
Gotta do it over again.
I gotta do it over again. But you all
Make sure you roll the same thing,
Alright.
guys.
Yep.
All right, this time stop standing in lines.
It's true, they did charge in
I
lines.
didn't.
And you didn't get
That's-
charged.
that's-
flounder.
That's why Valen is okay, even though he had enough his max hit points were enough that he could be killed in one charge.
Yep.
Alright.
Also, I had another ability up my sleeve if they tried to charge me.
Well, luckily they didn't.
Yep, Moonstride.
They
As soon as an enemy enters a space near me, I can shift 2 feet or 2 squares away and become insubstantial.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Luckily, they did not get to use their secondary abilities with their coral lances. because they got sort of burst down. But the point is, the remaining Kuo-toa resistance pretty quickly falls away. The Grand Speaker is dead. His supporters, the members of the Obsidian Order, have been killed or fled. What remaining Kuo-toa that were just trying to survive, their loyalties are pretty flexible. You meet up with the Watcher. A victorious look on his face, his eye, his stalk eye, the eye on the end of his anglerfish stalk swivels around excitedly as he surveys the landscape. A change, a new landscape, one that is now not beholden to these gods of the far realm, but now beholden to each other. A community, a settlement, a population united in mutual protection. No longer to be exploited by these dastardly cultists. There's, all of you, like I said, all of you at this point are awake. You're all beat up, but you're all sort of up and running. As the Watcher approaches you, his numbers have been relatively significantly depleted. There was only a score of them. There's only 20 of them. And now they're down to about a dozen. And even those dozen are sporting some pretty nasty gashes. But they seem in good spirits. The Watcher seems to be the best of them. Despite the fact that he is sick, ailing from the perversion that spreads across this region, he looks like, in terms of like actual battle wounds, he's not suffered anything. He approaches you over the broken, ruined statue. A look of fulfillment, happiness on his face as he reaches out his hand to you. In the Kuo-toa language he speaks, and only Asertu understands him. But he offers his hearty thanks.
Do we recognize any of this Kuo-toa?
Besides him, not really. They were mostly like just nameless people. You do see Flounder. He was part of the resistance.
Yeah.
But he was less of like a leader and more of like a follower.
Well, I didn't know if we saw like there weren't the two bodyguards that were with the guy. Wasn't when they were up top? I thought they had like two dudes with them, other than Flounder.
I mean, all those people you do see, but they were all sort of just generally nameless.
I was making sure they lived, is all.
Yeah. It looks like they, like I said, they suffered losses, but it wasn't like they did lose some people, but nobody that you recognize.
Okay.
But they do reach. You can see the Watcher does thank you. Asertu, you're the only one that understands it. But
I tell everybody he says thank you.
You can see
I'm
Flounder
glad we can help.
is in the background. And the Watcher says, if there's anything that you need, the Kuo-toa of this reef will answer. Our lives, well, we've been saved because of you.
Tell him that Vogan's looking to settle down. Do you have like one of these nice conch houses available? Maybe like a rent to own.
Do I know that this is the implication is that they would be doing some like other shit for us besides finding the the weapon, or
that you could theoretically do that. They've at the very least promised to find this weapon. Like I said, they won't retrieve it, but it's like we can find it. But if you wanted them to do more than that, it's like we owe you.
Okay. They're basically just like they owe us a favor. So if we know of anything particular,
I mean, roll a.
You know what we could use? More crew members.
condoms.
I don't know what those would
I
do.
don't think you can put a condom on a fish.
Exactly. Why do they need them?
I mean, you probably could.
I think enough one you can stretch over it.
I mean, a regular condom you could stretch over it.
Depends on the fish.
You know that theoretically, if there is going to be
We could get them to sabotage the ships.
essentially
They're going
yes,
against us.
if there is going to be sea trials, and the whole point of this was to win one of these living ships are going to be sea trials. I mean, they could sabotage other ships in the sea trials. They give you a pretty sizable advantage.
Yeah,
And it's not like there's
Tell them.
it's not like there's honor among pirates. No one's gonna be like, that's not fair.
That's not.
I would be like, that's not fair.
Y'all
That's
should have
not
solved the Kurotoa's
for,
cancer
like,
fish
a
problem, and y'all could have that
bit,
too.
though,
You're not a
right?
But
you're not a pirate. That's why you've been
But I'm
taken
not
on
a
the
pirate.
You've been taken on the Jericho because if you were a pirate from here, you wouldn't be serving on the Jericho because that's the bitch ship.
I might.
That's the mutineer ship.
I can mutiny.
But
Uh,
Acertu, they will agree to that.
Okay.
They nod their heads. We will be ready when you need us to. Just send the
Okay.
word.
They're gonna tie the boat's shoelaces together.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
All of a sudden, all the decks of the boats have been coated with like grease, and everyone's slipping around. Wow, this is wacky.
They just steal all the masts.
I
You
think,
walk out to your boat, your mast is gone.
what
What the fuck?
thank you, and we will
Can't
be
have
there
shit in Detroit.
when you need us.
Thank you.
Since technically, since you are the one that has the necklace and is speaking, as they eye you up and down, they look at your hammer, your Mordenkrad, and one of them says, we can do better than that.
I think we could ask them. Why don't we ask them all to line up and we just kill all of them one by one until we all hit level 30?
Oh fuck!
No.
Oh fuck!
I don't think there's enough. There's only like 10 of them.
Well, this is sentimental. But if you could improve it, I would be fine with that.
Have you ever seen, the forges that can be created amidst the great thermal vents of the deep trenches?
I have not. I can't say that I've ever been beneath the waves ever before. So
See, Vulcan, don't you want to have a house near the great vents and the deep trenches?
He motions to the Mordenkrad and says,
Vent side property.
give us a couple of days and we can enhance it.
okay.
They're gonna let you zoom in on it. You
Oh
can be
my
like
God.
enhance.
Enhance.
Enhance. It zooms in on the actual Mordenkrad. It just has a fucking middle finger on it.
Good.
But they can improve your Mordenkrad. They will make it a +1 weapon.
Neato.
They just rub fish semen on it.
I'm just gonna pretend like that isn't a thing.
I'm saying it's a +1 weapon unless maybe I can go through weapons and see something more interesting. But currently, it's a +1 weapon.
Okay.
So there's a lot of weapons. I'm gonna see if there's any that suit Mordenkrad that are more
I
than
mean,
+1.
is there any kind of weapon in your primer that like it says you need? Because like mine will say stuff like that.
I didn't look. I just went. I want to use this one weapon. So.
Well, yeah, but a lot of them will be like, these are the enchantments you want to look for in your gear and shit like that.
Currently, it will be upgraded to a Mordenkrad +1.
That's an additional crag.
It's a Mordenkrag, Craig.
That's really good.
Or I guess it could be a Morden crag.
You want your +1s on your DPS characters. They really helps.
Don't we already have a +1? Doesn't someone else have a?
Yeah, I think.
Magic.
I mean, Valen's got a +1 for because he got the Coral Implement.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of.
There's a couple of +1s. Hold on, let me double check something real fast.